It's David Batulis with the chivalric order Batavian, Medici, Latin, the Epicurean first medicine. Stop being everything to everybody. One of the challenges with being a medical doctor and with an osteopath is that your oath requires you to be everything to everybody. And so join us with Epicurean first medicine for the Ule, which is the ancient Jagvedic horse shepherd word meaning the unity of quality and finance that built Florence, Paris, Berlin, New York. Chief resident, Epicurean first Hippocrates, is a prioritization of your oath as a physician for the top price, the top experience. The physician cut in on the deal for recruiting physicians, for sourcing physicians as part of a new order. Like a malpractice policy, a private magistrate judge system, a commissioning of knights. There were 103 good doctor traditions. E.O. Wilson describes at least 66. The number of doctor medical sects shrunk to just 2 during the Cold War as America became more socialist and as the USSR became more free market. Batavian, Medici, Latin strikes back for a third kind of physician that doesn't want to be glancing west through the barbed wire fence from East Berlin into West Berlin, where private physicians dropped from 35% when the Berlin Wall had gone up to 2% when it finally collapsed. There's an ancient tradition for a chief resident that included the hero's journey of squires to become a knight. It feels familiar to many physicians. Carrying the knight's armor, shield, sword, accompanying the knight to tournaments, to battle. When knights, physicians were involved in large-scale warfare against other people rather than against disease, viruses. Carrying the knight's banner, ensuring the honorable burial of knights, of physicians, of medical scientists, scrubbing armor, and then finally, the triumphal return and taking care of the horse. That's the old tradition for the hero's journey for physicians. Under the new order, it includes residency oath upgrade with the Epicurean first armor, shield, sword. That's so important, having that oath upgrade, of which we offer you an opportunity to codify that either with one of our safe notes, so it is a legal document that you can share with patients before you see them. It's also discoverable if you ever are engaged in any litigation, where you can say, well, I do Epicurean first medicine. The people in that peer group have to be Epicurean first. Was I Epicurean? I was. Batavian, Medici, Latin, a contour of quality and finance, where physicians are cut into recruiting profits. Very few physicians understand that physician recruiting is a billions of dollars a year, in profits industry, of which physicians make almost none of it, and must, where the credentialing function and so many of these sourcing functions are physician functions, where the recommendations coming from chief residents about their peers is one of the most strategic and interesting areas for improving the credentialing and improving the fit of physicians for the role. Personalizing the knights, with the physicians in the Hippocratic order. So if you tell patients who you are and what your prioritization of the Hippocratic Oath is, you won't let them down. Stop being everything to everybody and be Batavian, Medici, Latin, Epicurean first to every patient, every time. Rescuing physicians from the abyss by better matching residents to jobs, better matching jobs to residents. And that goes through our proprietary safe note system for physicians, leading to the triumphal return of Epicurean first medicine. We had Epicurean first medicine before the Cold War. It's time for us to take it back. Join us at profi.me.